Hello, Shweta, can you hear me?
Yeah, repeat it here.
Shweta ji, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, live streaming and cloud recording has been started already. You can
Yeah,
start.
I start now.
Yeah, I will make you host and quit.
Yeah.
I'm kind of TV and share ನಾನು ಶೇರ್ ದಿ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ನೋಡು
ಅಮ್ಮ ಕೀಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಮೇಲೆಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ತೀಟೆ. You can start.
Okay. Good afternoon. Do you know why am I here? To talk about nutrition. Wow, somebody told me the right answer. Then what is food? What is food? Food. You should raise your hands. Okay. What is food?
a thing that we eat.
Why do we eat?
Food is the thing that we eat to get energy.
Okay. Why do we eat food? I don't want the group answer. I want somebody has to raise their hand and answer to this question.
We eat food to get nutrition and energy so that we are active.
Okay. Why do you need energy? Why do you need energy? Why do you need energy? Who wants to tell? You.
To do a certain activity.
Okay, that's nice. See, what this whatever I have written, you are what you eat. I can't see. Hi, all of you. So the thing is that you are what you eat means what you will eat, you will become that. You know that, right? Correct. If you eat healthy food, you will become very healthy. If you will eat junk food, you will become junk. By the way, what is junk? Okay. What is health according to you people? What is health? In your own, language, I want. I don't want this technical words. I'll just stand across this. Just tell me what is health according to you.
Health is mental health, social health, and physical health.
Okay. Okay. What else? Condition of our body. Health is condition of our body. Okay. What else?
Wellness of our
Okay. What else? What else? Anything apart from these answers? Whatever. Yeah.
health is meant like all the organs are functioning properly, and even they get proper amount of protein, vitamins, and all the nutrition.
Very nice. Anything else apart from this answer? Apart from this, anything else? Okay. See, your health is not about one thing here. Okay. It depends upon these four pillars. Okay. First is your food. Next is exercise. Next is sleep. Then is your positive mental attitude. First is food. See, if you are eating very good food and if you are not exercising, then what happens? It's like you are eating. One day, what will happen?
It leads to obesity.
See, a friend only gave the answer. Okay, if you are eating food, if you are eating very less food, and you are over exercising, what happens?
You are too tired and yes, you will be weak.
Yes, you will become very fatigued. You will become, you will break your, ligaments, joints, all. If the sleep is disturbed, what will happen? The higher grade kids will tell me this because you will be studying late nights, right? Not you people.
I'm
Oh, is it?
I don't know, but I don't read that name.
Okay, fine. Who studies night? What happens? You tell
Black
me.
circles.
That is okay.
But if we don't have sufficient sleep,
Ah.
then it's a memory.
Yeah, that is what happens.
When I
See,
asked my sister, she said, like if we sleep like if we sleep 8 hours, scientifically we should sleep for 8 hours. So if we sleep for 8 hours or more than that, we'll be calm and cool and we can do our daily work like very actively.
is it night or is it a daytime you should sleep?
It is night.
Yeah. Why do you should sleep in the night?
I don't know, but we should be. Our body has been going in that same routine for so many times and years together.
Yeah. See, sleep is one of the parameters. What happens if you don't sleep? If you have a disturbed sleep, okay, not now at this young age, it won't affect much because you sleep very well. When you go to higher classes, that time the study is more. You have to finish certain topics. You will do night outs. You have to see your sisters or their friends and all. They will be like doing night outs and they'll be studying. Why? Because you have to finish the portion. And end of the day, you ask them, they'll tell you that I'm feeling acidic. I'm feeling very lazy today. This all happens because they're not having proper sleep. Sleep is a one factor which affects health. Okay, in long run, if you see somebody, not now at this young age I'm talking, if you go to people who are like working, your parents and all, if they are working in the night shifts, their health will be upset. Their different sort of hazards will come in the health. Okay, I'll not discuss that because that part is entirely different. Next is positive mental attitude. Okay, mental attitude is what is a mental attitude? Currently you kids are under guruji's spiritual classes, right? So that is called as a mental health. You are keeping your what do you say, your brain and mind in one place. Like you always think the possibilities. You will never speak like, no, I can't do this. Have you ever spoke in these 5 days? Like anything, if they give idea or whatever it is, like the skit whatever they gave, you guys did it on your own, right? The same way, the positive mental attitude is very important for everybody, whoever it is, any age group. Any of one among this is not in place, then you will end up with some or other disorders in your health. That is what happens. Even as a kids, if you're not sleeping on time in the sense you should sleep by 9:30. Who sleeps at 8 or 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock? Huh? 10 o'clock.
9:30.
You should not sleep at that. You should sleep by 9:30.
But in
Max is 10.
no, school time we'll sleep at 9:15 and all. But
Every day that should be a habit.
but now and
No matter what it is, wherever you are, you should sleep by 9:30. 10 is max way. Because how much you sleep, that much your body grows. Because while you are sleeping, your body is recovering. Whatever growth has to happen, you will grow when you are sleeping.
but more sleep it's a bit like
There is a gap you have to give. When you are eating and sleeping, it should not happen together. Okay, that will come in the next slides. Okay. Who loves junk food here? All this, whatever I have displayed, who all eat this?
I don't like that.
No, no, I'm just asking who all eat these things in mass.
I don't like sand and sand.
Yes, everything, whatever is here, I have shown everything is junk. Yes, it's a junk.
Packaged.
Anything that is a packaged food, it's a junk.
Chocos.
Everything, anything comes in a packed from your stores, you get it, okay, and open it, that is a junk. Whatever you make at home, that is home cooked food, and it is the healthiest food whatever you're eating. Have you ever turned the package and have you seen what they have written, what contents are there?
Yes.
What are the ingredients? What it starts with?
Sugar.
Lot of sugar. Then what else is there? Don't go for this technical terms. I want some basic terms, like what do you see basically.
Palm oil.
Palm oil you see. What else? Preservatives. What else do you see? It is it is very harmful. Okay, then what else do you see? Salt.
Iodized salt.
Yeah, salt, sugar, palm oil. These are the three major things and the major ingredients which are used in Indian, companies which makes these all things.
Why palm oil?
Huh?
Why palm oil?
To make it more tastier. To fry. And they add something called as preservatives. Do you know something?
Sodium
Preservatives? What does it do?
more than 2 to 3 years.
Yeah. Is it good that if it is stored and you will eat it? How are you treating your body then? Is it good that eating these things all the time and you're treating your body with that? Is it good?
It's like stale food.
Do you like to eat it? Now onwards, do you like to eat this? Do you like to eat this?
Even flour. My mother never allows me to eat.
Why? Have you ever questioned your mom that?
I have seen one black line.
Okay. See, what happens is generally the preservatives, whatever they have kept in them, the coating or whatever preservatives they have put in them, what they will do is one intention industrial people have is they want to store it. Okay, they want to have a good business out of it. Second thing is what they will do to your body. One thing, you will become more addictive, right? Once you start eating, you want to eat more, right? Chips, you take chips, biscuits, Yeah, whatever it is, like you want to eat more, right? You will tell like oh, one packet is over. Let me take one more, one more. You feel that, right? Even with the ketchups, even with the tang, whatever it is, you feel like eating more. That is one thing is there in those preservatives. Those preservatives are meant for that. And on your health, what it happens is on long run, if you're eating it, it will, your bones will not become strong. They'll become brittle because the calcium assimilation has to happen in your body. So that is not happening over here.
Should we share this on Zoom so that it will like to
So, and one more thing is, what I was telling, that is one thing. Second thing is, in your body there are something called as hormones. These are like a small chemical particles in your body. Okay, what they do is in their what do you say? In your body, those are like small chemicals. Those chemicals will help you to grow. Like that, there are different glands in your body. There are one gland which is there in your brain, one under your throat, one under next to your kidney. These are certain glands from where there will be they will send hormones for certain signals. Okay, so if you're eating more of this junk, what happens is it will stamper. What you will tell, there will be an imbalance. Have you seen kids becoming more crankier? They'll start crying, I want ketchup, I want biscuit, I want chips. Like this, they'll be crying a lot. This is what long run, if you're more eating this kind of junk food, this is what happens to your body. Okay, you should treat your body like a temple. How do in temple we treat God? We do puja, right? The same way you should do puja for your body. In the sense, you should eat a good food, you should eat you should exercise, you should play. Okay, you should read good books, so that everything whatever I showed it in the last slide, everything will be balanced. Then you can perform very well in your exams.
Completely should leave it or we should.
Once in a while, one monthly once. I'll tell you one fact. Who eats pizza regular basis? On regular basis, like weekly I like pizza. I like eating
Yearly
pizza.
once I eat.
Okay, what happens, I'll tell you. The fact of eating, this is not our culture, right? This is the Italian food. Why we are eating? Because now, the food industry has grown in such a way that we are becoming more modernized. We feel like, if we eat pizza, breads, and, all this, packed food, we feel it's modern. No, sorry. Our tradition and culture is great. In fact, the Western people are following ours now. Okay, so if you eat pizza, what happens in your intestine? You know that there are small intestine. There's a small intestine. There is a large intestine. When we eat food, it goes there from stomach. It goes into the intestine, right? When you eat pizza, what pizza contains? It contains maida in it.
And the maida is a waste of flour.
Yeah, that's
It
right.
doesn't get digested easily.
Correct. It takes 2 days to digest.
Almost like
2 days. It takes 2 days. Okay. And what happens when it is taking 2 days? There are something called as a good bacteria in your what you say gut. That will get killed because that is poisonous. Okay. So what happens when you are eating that? You are killing your good bacteria which are present in your body. Do you want to do that? No, right? So you should eat homemade food.
when do you want this to be shown? When do you want to
First,
so we'll stop the sharing.
Ha,
Once they see it, and
see,
then we'll go back. Then we should not. Come on, whenever she says. You should have to.
see, this I wrote for parents especially. There are facts. Your parents. You can go and tell your parents about this. First thing is you should eat local, seasonal, and traditional. Okay. Eat local. Local is what? Indian food. Where we come from? We come from Karnataka. What is a Karnataka food?
Bisi vada.
Mudde. Millet.
Obviously.
Okay. What else do we eat here? Those are the eat. What else do we eat? Yeah.
Chitrana.
See,
Chitrannam.
okay, this is what you have to eat. You are not supposed to. You suppose if you're leaving the local food and then you are eating something else, there will be a hazard in your body because your whatever your body, it understands only the DNA of your forefathers. What our forefathers have eaten, your father, grandfather, father's father, grandfather's ancestors, what they have eaten. They have eaten all this local food only. They never eat pizza in their life, right? So you yourself are harming your body by eating all this. So that's why you should eat local. What is eating seasonal? Seasonal in the sense, according to the season, the foods will keep changing. See, now it's summer, right? Mangoes have come. Why don't mangoes come in the winter season? Because it's not the season. Why do the seasonal fruits or seasonal vegetables or seasonal millets has to be eaten is because they have their own fruits and vegetables. They have their own phytonutrients. This is a chemical, okay, which protects your body from many seasonal changes.
They are fresh in the season which they are grow. The spices will be chili will be red chili. They store in cold storage, and then after like 6 to 7 months, they'll again when there is the shortage of that food, particular food, after the chili, then they'll sell it in a very high price. So only we should eat seasonal.
Seasonal fruits you should eat. You should not, the cold storage food is not good. It is again, they're storing it along with the preservatives.
And it is also on the black market.
You know very well. So traditional food. What is a traditional food? Nowadays, see for idli, what we eat along with idli? Chutney and sambar. Why? Do you know why we eat like that?
Because the combination is nice.
See, there is a traditional way of eating it. Okay. See, rice. Idli is made up of rice, right? Okay. What is sambar made up of? Sambar, in that we have masalas, dal, all vegetables we add. And why do chutney is made up of coconut? Okay. Technically, if we speak that, there is a proper, what do you tell? Proper balance in your food. That's when there is a combination of eating like that. You can't eat, a bread with sambar. You can't do that because that's when Indian culture and tradition is very special. Even the Western culture, they're adopting this. See, we use turmeric in our foods, right? We use for ಒಗ್ಗರಣೆ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತಾನೆ ಅಮ್ಮ ಅರ್ಶನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತಾನೆ. See, that is there in our culture. Why do we use turmeric in our food? Because it is antiseptic. Alba? Immunity ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So there are so many advantages. But the same thing in the Western culture, what they are doing is they are taking as a shots. ಅವರು ಟ್ಯಾಬ್ಲೆಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೊಂತಾರೆ. See, you young minds should know that our culture is so ancient and so precious. Wisdom is there. You should not, get fascinated about, their culture. You should get fascinated about our culture and our food. Okay, so I'll go for this. Next one. This is clear. Okay. Eating is a natural act and appetite keep moving. What does it mean? Anybody? Anybody? Okay. See, whenever you're hungry, you will eat, right? Whenever you're not hungry, you will stop. That should be a natural act, right? If you're not hungry, if you're putting, what happens? You will vomit. Okay. See, some parents, especially, if parents would have been there, I could have told them, don't force the child. If they are not hungry, it's okay, leave them. Nothing gonna happen. If you're not hungry, don't eat anything. Eat a fruit, be happy on that. In our home, it's the case. If both of them are not hungry, we don't give them anything. Just take a fruit, eat, be happy on that. They are being not forced to eat food. Otherwise, you might have seen your parents doing like eat. You'll get irritated, right? You'll be like, when my mama will eat me? Your faces will be like that, right? So that should not be the case. How much ever is your appetite, that much you should eat. Okay, next. 3 S's. 3 S's means sit, switch off, senses. Sit means what? All these days, 5 days, how you people sat and ate in a sukhasana, right? Why we should sit in sukhasana and eat? Have you ever thought about that? No, because when you sit erect, like when you sit erect, the blood flows to the digestive system properly. When you're eating also, there is an act. Your earth, your body is, what do you tell? It is, you are sitting on the earth. Even if you are sitting on the table also, you can fold your legs and you can sit, no matter what it is.
Stand.
See, for me, if I go for any conference also, I'll be having my lunch with both my legs up, no matter what it is, where it
Stand
is.
and eat.
No, you should not stand it. It's not a culture. You should always sit on Sukhasana and then
If you stand and eat or drink
there
water.
will be a digestion issues. Not on 1 day or 2 day basis, on a long run.
And even if we get old, then we have lip and stuff.
Yes, definitely. If you sit in Sukhasana, you will not have any pain. Okay. Second is switch off. What do you mean by switch off?
Mobile phone.
No, while eating food, no phone, no TV, no reading, nothing. You should sit and you should eat, enjoy that food. Why? Because when you're on the TV and you sit, you don't know what you're eating, right? You'll be like this. Your mother will be asking, "Can I get something?" It's like, no, because your mind is not there on the food or a plate. It's there on the TV. What's going on? What will happen next? That's when you should switch off your gadgets, and you should not read also. You should be all sensible while eating food. Then only the mother nature will love. She will be like, I gave food for these people, they're disrespecting it. She feels like that. Okay. Then senses. Senses is, see, when you switch off TV and gadgets, you will know, right? What are you eating? How is the taste? What is the aroma? How your mom has cooked? This all you know, right? Then you will be able to stop when you want to stop. Imagine not. You think in a day, few days back or somewhere when you are watching and eating, how much you eat. You don't know. You will not stop because the brain is itself is sending signals like to stop, but you are not stopping. You're eating. You should not do that. Okay. Hence onwards, just follow this rule. You will enjoy the food a lot. Okay. Next is keep your dinner simple and finish it off by 8. Simple in the sense what? Just eat rice sambar, curd rice, or fruits, anything. Okay. Eat, finish it by 8 o'clock. Why 8 o'clock? By 9:30 you should sleep. That should be a norm.
The only
It is.
dinner should be simple or meals.
If you keep everything simple, is also fine with your body. How do you know this? The saints how they eat. Theirs is very sattvic food. They don't eat even masalas also. Why? Because it's not good for your health. It's just good for your tongue. It's not good for your stomach. The stomach never asked that. You are giving it. Understood? It means like. Okay. See, there are some misconceptions in the, everybody, including me. Before I studied nutrition, I also had, this misconception that the milk will, you drink milk. What your parents will tell? Drink milk, the bones will become very strong. Okay. But that's not the thing. Milk is not only the source for calcium. Okay, calcium can be given by some other source also. It's not only the milk. Okay, next is dal. Pede saktinjira? Elrigu pede ishtana? Huh? See, pede, when you are toddler or whenever you are like little younger, like 4 5 year old, when they your parents will feed you, right? Then I will say, no, I don't want. Why this happens is because there is something called as trypsin inhibitor in this protein. Trypsin inhibitor. Okay, now, I'm not using much technical terms because you people will not get to know. So what happens is generally, naturally, that will be there in the dal. Okay, once it cooked, okay, and it is given. given in the more sense, like eat dal, it has very good protein. Eat dal, it has very protein. Your hair will grow, you will become very stronger, and all this. Okay, so when the more inhibitors are going inside, you will end up having gastric issue, bloating. You'll feel acidic. That is what happens. So dal is not the only source for your protein. Okay. For all this, I have a next slide, which are the sources I will. Next, vegetables. Are vegetables will give you vitamins. Like you should eat more vegetables, more this. Not only vegetables, there are different food vitamins. Why do you need vitamins in your body?
Fight diseases.
Huh?
Fight of diseases.
Yes, correct. Okay. So this what you tell vitamins are also present in different food items also, but mainly it is focused on these things.
And to improve our immune system.
Yes, can you just move to the next slide?
All done.
Okay, see, these are the alternative sources of your calcium, protein, and vitamins. See, calcium, if you want calcium, don't depend on your dal. You can eat chikki tinboda, til chikki edu ಏನಂತಾರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ತಿಲ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹಾ ಸೆಸಮೆ ಚಿಕ್ಕಿ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, that also you can eat besan laddus, you can eat handful of nuts can be anything, any nuts like cashew, pista, badam. No, no, not avoiding. Instead of dal you can eat this also.
So daily we eat dal.
Instead of that you can eat this sometimes. If that happens, you can if you eat that, you will be you will have a gastric issue, so you should not eat that on more. You can have these portions also. Drumstick, now there is a season of drumstick, nugekai is very good source of iron also. PM also recommends this. Narendra Modi ji also recommends, please eat drumstick. Yeah, he recommends. Actually, there was one talk also on this. He makes his own what do you call paratha out of this drumstick. It seems he also showed the recipe how he does it. We were surprised, being nutritionists. We were surprised, like that can also be done because it's a rich source of iron and calcium both. Next is protein. Protein is present in legumes. In India, there are 6,500. Sorry, 65,000 legumes and grains are present. Do you know that? Any idea?
What is legumes?
Legumes are cereal, pulses, chana, rajma, different kinds of grains will come. Different types of chanas will come. Sprouts, dals, different types. If you go to any of the stores, like just go in the that is a nut. That if you go to any section, just go and stand there, and you can count there. You can see how many grains and legumes will be available. Try to eat them. That you should eat it in a traditional way. Okay.
What is
Next
that?
is vitamins.
What is that?
Which one?
That's the photo.
This photo. These are all legumes.
The top
This
right.
one.
Yeah.
This one.
Yeah.
This is like a kidney beans, brown kidney beans. It is called as.
What is
This
this?
is present in the stores. These all are present in the store. This is rajma. This is rajma. This is black chip. This is white chip.
Many people eat jackfruit.
Yeah, that is very good because that is in season now.
I eat jackfruit.
Okay, rasam also they'll put.
That is soya beans.
Yeah. Next is vitamins. See, vitamin is also present in your traditional laddus. Some laddus they'll make no traditional laddus. I want to say yes or no. Okay, that you should be eating. Okay. After that, you should eat ghee. Who likes ghee here? Everyone should eat ghee. Do you know why you should eat ghee?
Go right. Digestion.
Digestion. Next.
I need the giants.
Next.
It's tasty.
Huh?
Papad is tasty.
Main thing is it keeps your brain calm.
But papad is made from oil, no?
Hmm?
Papad is made from oil.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about ghee. Khichdi papad is different. Khichdi is a combination of a dal, rice, and vegetables. Upon that, you put ghee and then you eat. This is a Gujarati dish. Generally, though that culture they eat this.
Ma'am, is it
Okay.
Rafis or
Barfi, barfi. Next. Go for next slide. Okay. So what food habits you should have? Good if you want to be healthy, please don't use plastic bottles, plastic tiffin box, and also the jars whatever stored in your home. The plastic jars are not good for your health on long run. See, if you're storing your mother or your grandparents, whoever is storing food in a plastic, long run what happens is the chemical get reacted to the food and that will enter your body and it will harm you. Okay, that's when these days if you see the obesity has increased drastically now. You see many people like obese in your class, in your apartment, wherever you live there. This is a change of that. And the child behaves very drastic, immediately they become very active, immediately they'll become very sad, very angry. It's all because of this kind of food, storage also. Next is, I have told already, like without gadgets you should eat food. Okay. And your breakfast or whatever it is, it should not come from your these kind of boxes, cereals. Because see, advertisement people, they just want to attract you people to make business out of it. You should be very clever what to eat. You will not leave it. Because I have clients whose kids are like too much addicted to this. Now drastically, slowly they are also changing, because it takes time. Whatever you do, it takes time to learn abcd to sentences. You do time, right? The same way the food is also. Next is no chocolates or no ice cream post dinner. You're not supposed to eat ice creams or chocolates after your dinner. Why? I know, even I like ice cream, I like chocolate. I love to indulge on ice creams and chocolates. But you should not eat in the after any of the dinner. You can eat this between 4 to 6 evening. 4 to 6 you can eat, but not after your dinner or any lunch. Why? Because it dampers your digestion. That's the reason you should not eat it. Got it? Kritik, next slide.
What about top 12 o'clock?
Okay, why you should be playing? How many of you answer me this question? How many of you play at least an hour? At least. Even though exams are there, at least 1 hour. At least 1 hour. At least, I'm asking at least 1 hour.
Exams? Every in my house.
At least 1 hour. Outdoor. I'm asking about outdoor, okay? Not indoor. I'm asking outdoor, you should be playing. Okay? While exams also. Okay. I'll tell you the reason. Listen. Okay, discussion over. Can I continue? Okay. See, why you should be playing is, I have written already the reasons. I'll tell you, it will keep your brain very active. Because these experiments I try on her. I leave her 1 hour during exams. Go play and come back. She comes back. She reads. Her performance is also very good in school. Though exams are there, they're not very. Even I've seen Kritik playing. Even exams are there, he'll be out playing and coming back again. They'll study. This is when when you are doing that, when you're physically active, right? Your body is moving. Your bloods are the bloods are the blood is moving from head to toe. Your brain is very active. Suppose you're playing a football, you're kicking, right? The coordination of the leg and your brain is there. That's when your brain will become very active. The minute you start finish the game, get freshen up, start studying, you will have very good concentration, because your body is energized that time. Otherwise, what happens is it won't be energized.
First we get bored, after we make a routine of that.
Yes, definitely. And I recommend all of you to play outdoor. No indoor games. Go out, sweat. Now also I play. Yeah, he has seen me. We play. We play badminton, we play football, everything we play. We swim. Do something which makes you fun. It should not be that so he is doing or my friend is doing, I'll also do that. It don't be in that dilemma, kids. Do which you love to do. Suppose say you like something, would you like to play?
I like to play normal games like
Outdoor, what do you want to play?
football, ice and
See,
water.
the same thing will not be there with her also. Would you like to play? Basketball. See, basketball with her. See, every child has their individual choice of playing. Okay, if you are away from your gadgets and everything, just play outdoor. Quickly I'll tell what happens is you will score very very well. Next is your absorption and assimilation of your protein and calcium happens very good. You'll become more hungry. You'll eat good food. You will not indulge yourself on the junk food, right? And what happens is when you are playing also you will learn so many things. This is something called as, there is something in sports nutrition we tell, the play or what do you tell, you say in a group you will play as a team, right? It is a character building thing. It will build your character. Character in the sense you know how to be a team player. Like if somebody is there, like you can talk to them. This now if you are learning, when you grow up as an adult, it will be very helpful when you are working with the team. You know what is your role, what has to be done by you. Okay, that's when in school also they'll make groups, they'll make houses. You'll have one team for football, one team for cricket, one team for volleyball, and you will have those things. It will teach you, it will make you discipline also. Why discipline? Because if you are getting trained for any game, first what the coach will ask, come at this time. That is very strict. They will tell 6 o'clock means you should be there at 6 o'clock. 5 minutes late, out of the court they'll send. They teach discipline. That's why you should play games, or if you are not into any games, please go enroll yourself in any of the coachings or any of the start something. Don't be sit with the mobiles or telephones, laptops, online gaming. Please don't do that.
I think it will increase by doing tactics in games.
That is there, but end of the day again you are hurting your eyes, your hands, everything. I'm speaking about your playing outside in the ground, not in the house. Okay. Kritik, next slide, please. See, you should eat local and seasonal. Eating local and seasonal is, see, summer. Right now, summer is in this. Okay. What do we eat in summer? We eat. First, tell me this. What happens in summer? How is the environment? Hot. It's very hot. It's humid. If you eat hot, what happens? Heat producing items, if you eat, you feel more heat, right? That's the reason in this, climate or in this weather, you eat, you drink coconut and coconut water more, you drink more lemonades. You feel so good, right? Whenever you drink those, and you will be more eating rice, curd, rice. At home also, they'll make some traditional food during this time. Okay, ragi they'll make. Why this? What you would tell? Jackfruit is in season. Currently, jackfruit, mango, these are all in season because these things will come along with something called as phytonutrients in them, which will protect you from this harsh sun. Okay, that's when you should eat according to the seasons. See, I can't tell that in summer I'll eat bajra. That's a millet. Okay, foxtail millet it is called as. So I can't eat that. Why? Because it is a heat producing one. I don't want heat should be produced inside. There should be something called as, it is, but it has more fiber in it. You need more fiber during summer.
What about banana?
Banana is forever, what you said, yearly. In year, entire year you get banana. Banana is very good. Why you should eat is whenever you play and you will come back, please eat banana. Or if you are into any team, games or something, you can see, while IPL is going on, you see the cricketers will be eating bananas only. You know, the recovery happens with the banana very fast because there is something called as potassium in it. That potassium is very good for the muscles. Muscle recovery happens very fast. That's the reason any sports people, they first is banana because it is very good. Next is during monsoons. Monsoon again, they will tell not to eat leafy vegetables. Why? Because it is not that good that season. Because it's raining. In our culture also, there are certain ekadashis will come. If your parents are doing, they will know that. And certain seasons, they will stop eating, roots. They'll stop eating, certain grains. They'll stop eating certain, green leafy vegetables, because in our shastras also it is being mentioned anciently, not now. Many years ago the sadhu satpurushas have already written that this has to be followed in this way only. We being into the modern age and we are forgetting things, ekadashis and everything, they have their own, reason why they are into the picture. It's not that somebody is telling we have to do. Already the saints knew that according to this climate change, the body has to change. During those Sikadashi, you just check, your mom will be eating only fruits. Either she will be eating some sabudana khichdi or something. Or they'll be on buttermilk or juices or something like this. Why? Because that's the transition of phase we tell. Like, from one season to another season, if there is a climate change, your body has to get adjusted. That's the reason you should be eating, those ekadashis are introduced in our culture. Okay, so please don't go for all this, like, now you people are young, when you grow up, don't go for that, this diet, that diet. Don't do that. Just eat whatever is there and, your mom has cooked, and do exercise, do play very well. If you are playing very well, play outside. Have one sports in your mind always to play. Because what sports will do is you will grow up, very intellect with that, because I can vouch on that. Because many, I come across clients who tell me that, I was good in sports when I was a kid, not now. Why do they tell that? Because they discontinued because of their different commitments. You should not do that. You should keep continuing. If it's not possible in a weekday, we can just go and have it. Play. Okay? That is what you have to do. And every food items, whatever I have written here, everything will come with its own, what you tell, effects, no, very good effects. They're not side effects. Side effects only come from, medicines.
And
Okay?
even lotion.
Yeah. To the next slide, please. Okay. Yeah, that's the next slide. Any questions do you have, kids? Yeah.
Why food color harms us?
One second,
Why
one
food
second.
color harms
Food color?
us?
Yeah.
One second.
See, that contains chemical in it. Okay? That chemicals, whatever, they are putting, that is very harmful.
We can make a natural food color.
Can I answer, please? Thank you. So what happens over there is, if you are eating, they will enter your bloodstream directly. What I said, no, there are some chemicals called, hormones. Those get affected. If something is imbalanced, your body will start, some or the other issues will come. Any other question?
And even the even vegetables and fruits also we should not eat more, and we should have a balanced diet of everything.
You should eat fruits and vegetables, but everything should have a balanced. I said, if you sleep more also it is bad. If you eat more also it is bad. If you exercise also it is bad. See, anything if you do more, that's bad. Like, see, now what is happening? Now in Bangalore it used to rain, right? Why is it not raining? Because we are building extreme buildings now. Because we are doing extreme things, right?
And cutting of the
Cutting of the trees. So now what is happening? Climate change is happening. Yeah. Same way in food also it happens. For us also it happens. If you are not giving food also, your body gets affected. If you are giving more exercise also, it will affect. Everything should be in a moderate. If you are not in a, excessive, anything excessive you do, It is harmful for you. Any other questions?
Is tomato a fruit or a vegetable?
It's a fruit.
Like all the fruits have seeds, is it?
Yeah.
But brinjal is a vegetable.
But that is a different case.
That is a white vegetable.
That's a different case. Anything related to your routine or anything related to your food, if you want to ask, ask.
Is walking after food healthy or?
You should walk very lightly. You should not do a brisk walk.
But even though there are seeds.
It's a vegetable. No?
And
Anything else?
so you're saying if you study after playing, it's helpful
Yeah.
than studying before playing.
Continuously studying. Like, some kids you have seen, right? They'll be, if exam comes, they won't come out of the room. They'll be studying all the time. So if you do that, also your mind is bored. You see anybody, including me, anybody, your concentration level will be up to 45 minutes, not more than that. You can't sit in one place or you can't concentrate even though you are reading it. That's the case. So you should always, give a break. Even if you're studying continuously, also give 5 or 10 minutes break, then you can study again. Because your mind needs a refreshment. Otherwise, it won't.
To be healthy, like the daily routine.
Okay, your daily routine should be you should have your own, you should first thing is you should fix your waking up time and sleep time. This has to be fixed. Okay, suppose say you have school at whatever time. 6 o'clock you have to wake up. If you are getting out of the house at 7:30, 6 o'clock. Do your routine. Go to school. Come back. Play. Okay, eat something which is healthier. Come back again. Then you eat. Get freshen up. Sit for studies or any class you have. You can attend that class. Then play for some time or have chit chat with your friends, family, and then have your dinner. Early dinner. Go to sleep. Bed by time. This is what I recommend to my clients as well. 9:30 is what. See, it is not the case that you can't sleep. You start practicing it. Anything that is practiced for 21 days, it will be in your habit.
Gee, if you have to wake up at 4 o'clock, when do you have to sleep?
Morning 4 o'clock,
Yeah.
you should sleep at 9.
Okay.
9 is the case. You want to sleep because for you kids at this age, the sleep is must, and that to 9 hours. I highly recommend 9 hours of sleep for them at this age group. Because most of you are like from the age of 8 to I can say 16, 17. For them it is like different case because they have their own studies, different timing of they have more portions, not like you people. They for them it is excused till 10:30, not more than that. 10:30, 5 o'clock you should be up. Because if you are doing a late night, then again you will, if you are doing, suppose say you tell that, I can't wake up in the morning, I study in the night. See, that time also you feel hungry, right? One tip I'll give you is, you can eat, you don't indulge on your coffees, any, this tea, don't do that. Eat an apple, eat any fruit, eat a banana or a handful of nuts. That will give energy also. You will be like, awake also. Apple is the best thing to keep you awake. That you can have. If you are, the person, higher grade kids, if you are eating, night times if you are sitting and studying, you feel hungry, milk and that goes very well. And the best thing is you can drink 1 glass of milk and sleep.
Good.
Curd madhyam. Curd should not be eaten in the night. Curd has to be eaten in the afternoon. Night you should be eating buttermilk, milk. You should take that. Curd ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ bacteria is active ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So when you make it into a buttermilk, that bacteria will lose its what do you tell? ಅದು ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಆದಾಗ it is easy to digest because in the night time you will sleep, right? After eating food you give certain gap, 2 hours of gap if you give it, then you will sleep for that sleeping period. If your food is lighter, you imagine you went somewhere for a dinner, you had so much of food and you went for sleep, you will never get sleep. You will not get that easily sleep. Why? Because You have, it's like, what do you tell, box, and you're pushing so much of things in that. Will it be able to fit? The same way, stomach is also like your stomach is of your feast. That's it. Yeah, it is this much. Mine is this much. Yours is your own feast. It is not that big. How much will fit in that? And please, eating, don't be hurried eating, okay? Just chew it. Crush it properly in your mouth, because that is a good exercise for your teeth also. Your intestine will be very happy. The juice has to come out when you are eating, because the saliva, when it gets mixed.
See, yogurt and curd is different.
Yeah.
It has more fat yogurt and curd is.
See, don't go on, this fat, carbohydrate, protein, and all. Think what is good for your health. That too in a traditional way, in a moderate way, you should eat. You should not be like, oh, auntie told that, I can eat. Don't eat more of it. It's not like that. Okay. Any other questions? Any other questions? Yeah. Any questions? Done? Okay. Next. I hope I added value.
Yeah.
It was a quick thing, but
Really
thank you.
So you all can take a small break now. After that, I'll continue. And the break